which GLP-1 is actually best for you? So the answer is not as simple as TikTok makes it sound. So let me break this down for you as a healthcare provider who sees this on a daily basis. All right, let's go through your options. Number 1, semaglutide, also known as either Ozempic or Wegovy. This one's pretty much our gold standard for steady, consistent weight loss. Okay, here's what's good about it. So once weekly dosing, most people report really good appetite control. There's some amazing data out on it with heart protection and kidney protection. I also find that this one is more budget friendly for most people, especially if you're paying out of pocket. Okay, let's also talk about the negative. There can be a lot more nausea with semaglutide, and if you increase your dose too quickly, I find that can do a real number on your GI tract. Number 2, tirzepatide, also known as Mounjaro or Zepbound. This one is dual action, so it hits both the GLP-1 and the GIP receptors. What's good about it? It is more potent because it hits 2 receptors. It's a little bit better for insulin sensitivity and also for fat loss. So if you have more to lose, you may consider starting with it. Things that are bad tends to be more expensive. So if you're paying out of pocket, sometimes this one is just too far out of reach for people. Also, not everybody, but some people do report some fatigue, especially in the early weeks of tirzepatide treatment. All right, number 3, I want to throw this in here because it is out there, but let's talk about liraglutide, which is Saxenda or Victoza. This is an older medication, but still effective. What's good about it is that it gives you a daily dose, so you're not going to get a weekly spike and then towards the end of the week it will trail off. However, convenience is not amazing because you're having to give yourself a daily injection. And then number 4, we've got oral semaglutide, also known as Rybelsus. Good things about that is no needles. So for those of you who are needle phobic, this is a good option. Bad things though, absorption is kind of hit and miss, and it must be taken on an empty stomach in order for it to be effective. Price is also not amazing considering this is a pill, and so a lot of people do not go for the oral option. So to answer the question, which one is truly best? Honestly, it depends on you. It depends on what your health goals are, what your budget is, and where you are in your weight loss journey. The one thing I always tell patients is the best medicine for you is the one that you're able to stick with. So you've got to look at your long-term budget. Just because you can afford the tirzepatide for a month or 2 does not mean it's the best medicine for you if you're not going to be able to afford it for a longer period of time. So if you're ready to figure out what the best option is for you, I want you to write the word option in the comments, and I can help you go through some pros and cons of each one for your particular situation. And hit that follow button if you are ready to start your journey and hear all the tips along the way.